lesson I gave where the clients asked me if I would help them declutter their fridge. They knew that they had a lot of things that just needed to go but needed a professional push to make it happen. I think at the end of that exercise, we probably got rid of at least 6 to 8 bottles of salad dressing because they were all expired. I'm sure this is a problem that a lot of you also face, this ever multiplying bottles of salad dressing that just end up taking room in your fridge. One way to solve this problem is actually just to start making your own salad dressing. Most likely you have all the ingredients necessary already in your pantry or in your fridge currently. I have 3 go-to vinaigrette combinations that I'm going to share with you. These get made in my kitchen almost every single week, and they're used as salad dressings, as marinades for meats, as sauces for proteins or roasted vegetables, and really anywhere that I need a little bit of flavor and juiciness in my cooking. The first vinaigrette is this classic French version, and this is really great with any salad and also really great spooned over chicken or fish. What you want to do is start off with a bowl, and you want to put in about 1 tablespoon of minced shallots. Shallots are really just like a mini onion there, but they're not as sharp. So they're really great in dressings. And then to that, we want to add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And then from there, we want to use about 3 times as much vinegar. So I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of red wine or sherry vinegar. And then I like to add a little bit of salt, pepper, and brown sugar. These last 3 ingredients, the salt, the pepper, and the brown sugar, are really used to kind of balance out all the flavors. And I use them in just about all of my salad dressings. Then you want to mix this all up and then whisk in enough oil to coat the back of a spoon. And this can be anywhere from 2 to 3 times the amount of vinegar that you put in. And you want to, when you're whisking, really whisk hard, and that's going to create that emulsion process. It's really going to combine that oil and vinegar together. So don't be afraid to use a little bit of elbow grease in there. Now comes the most important step, tasting your vinaigrette. If your vinaigrette is too bland, you can add some salt or pepper. If it's too acidic from the vinegar, you can always add more oil or something sweet like brown sugar, agave nectar, or honey to cut the acid. The next combination is great for all of those with a sweet tooth. This berry balsamic vinaigrette is really great with any salad that's got fruit in it or spooned over just about any type of meat. I can see this really adding a lot of flavor to a pork tenderloin or a duck breast. So what I want you to do is go into your fridge and find whatever jelly, jam, or preserve you already have open. We're going to use that as the base of this vinaigrette. We're going to take about a tablespoon of that, put it into a bowl, and then whisk in about 3 times as much balsamic vinegar. So 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And from here, we're just going to get all of that incorporated together, all mixed up, and then add your oil. Just enough oil again to coat the back of a spoon. If you ever find yourself a dressing that's too thick, just add some water or vinegar to thin it out. But just remember to taste it again and re-season if you need to afterwards. This last vinaigrette I'm going to show you is an Asian-inspired one, and this is really great as a marinade for meats, over a salad of course, and drizzled over vegetables. What we're going to do is start off with about 2 cloves of minced garlic and then equal parts of soy sauce and rice vinegar. I'm going to use about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of each of these. And then from there we add a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, mix it all up, and then we whisk in our oil. Again, making sure that we get it all emulsified enough to coat the back of a spoon. So those are my 3 go-to vinaigrettes. Feel free to make them in larger portions. Just put them into an old jar or bottle and then just shake them up whenever you're ready to use them throughout the week on salads, as sauces, as marinades, whatever you'd like. And of course, feel free to get creative with your own combinations. Use this chart as a guide for ideas and ratios. I typically use a ratio of 1 to 3 for supplemental flavors to vinegar, and then a ratio about 1 to 2 or so for vinegar to oil. Have fun, be creative, and most importantly, you can stop buying all those bottles of salad dressing that are cluttering your fridge, because now you know how easy it is to make at home.